a disparity. Ngunit alam naman natin, that doesn't really matter. In this setting right now, either team has a chance to get this victory tonight. Junmar Fajardo, unang play sa offensive nitong Petron Blaze Boosters, is able to draw a foul. And this guy, Junmar Fajardo, ito foul kay Meyerhofer yan. Fajardo playing a very solid conference so far, Doms.
Well, he's definitely been able to adjust dito sa opensa ng Petron, averaging 9.3 points. And the beauty of Junmar Fajardo, he's not just doing it also on offense, pati dun sa depensa. Alam mo kung gaano kalaking bagay yung alam mo pag nalusutan ka, merong isang malaki who will help you out on defense and try to change a shot or even block that shot of that opponent of yours.
Aside from the 9.3 points na binanggit mo, ang average ni Junmar Fajardo, he's also averaging 8.6 rebounds saka 1.9 blocks. So halos dalawang block yan every game, as well as all those other shots na na-alter niya pag sumasaksak na yung mga kalaban. Meyerhofer, nice feed inside. He gets the first 2 points para sa Barangay Ginebra. 2-1. Ating early score. Ito si Tubid, who used to play for the Barangay Ginebra Gin Kings together with Mark Kagiwa. Santos' jumper mula sa kaliwa. Bounces over the board and hits the support. Kaya babalik na ang bola sa Barangay Ginebra.
One of the things that Petron will have to watch out for is, they're on an 11-day break. They need to be able to come out and really stretch their muscles. Expect them to struggle in the first few minutes. Great if they don't. Pag ikaw naman ng Barangay Ginebra, you want to be able to start out strong. And Eli Tenorio with that move of his, using his quickness and then finding Meyerhofer for the easy two.
Ito naman si Meyerhofer's outside shot. Hindi pumasok. Elijah Millsap, ang very reliable import ng Petron. Kicks it to the side. Tubid trying to challenge the defense. A scoop pass to Junmar. Strong move by the big man.
What a pass by Ronald Tubid, going all the way to the gut of the defense and finally giving it up to the big man.
Tenorio gets knocked. Saves the ball to Ellis. Si Chris Ellis, Air Force Ellis they call him, also contributed dun sa victory nila against the Tropang Texters. A career high both in rebounds and points. 19 and 12. Ang ganda na pinakita niya para kay Coach Ato Agustin.
Barangay Ginebra, they rely heavily on the three kings. That's Kagiwa, Tenorio, and Lohorn. But then all of a sudden, Chris Ellis coming up with that big game. That's why they're able to pull through against Stock and Text.
Fade away ni Mark Kagiwa over the big man Fajardo. He gets that first basket of the ball game para sa kanya. 4-3 ang ating score, lamang na ang Barangay.
May halong gigil din itong si Mark Kagiwa. For those people watching, you gotta remember, Mark Kagiwa did foul out with 2 minutes to go in that ball game.
So, doon nga nagsabi si Eli Tenorio na, don't worry pare, ako nang bahala, di ba? Actually, he characterized himself as mayabang nung sinabi niya yun. But it's something that his teammates have come to expect from him. He has to take over when Mark Kagiwa goes out. Ginawa na niya yun nung last conference, nung na-injure si Kagiwa.
And I like what Asi Taulava said, that LA is really the one keeping this team together because of his stellar play. He knows when to step back and give up the ball to guys like Mark Kagiwa and Dior Lohorn, but he also knows when he's supposed to take over.
Offensive rebound, Meyerhofer. Passes to the driving Lohorn on the way up. Natamaan si Dior. Pupunta na naman siya sa linya para sa dalawang free throws. And this guy, Dior Lohorn, partner, not a flashy import, a guy who likes to post up, use his bulk inside. You may not know it, but he averages 30 points a ball game, more than this guy Elijah Millsap, who's being talked about by the people as one of the best imports dito sa ating komperensya.
But very different how they play for each other's teams. Though yung numbers sila medyo malapit. Elijah Millsap has a lot more options to go to. Unlike Dior Lohorn, talagang exclusively nung simula sa loob. But slowly but surely, he's been able to extend out that shots, especially against Stock and Text. He had a number of those outside shots. So gumaganda din yung conditioning at yung laro ni Lohorn.
Millsap on the drive. First attempt at the basket. He draws the foul. Pumunta naman sa linya itong si Elijah Millsap na nakasuot ng green shoes sa araw na ito. And, another matchup we really like to watch. So we'll be talking about LA Tenorio. Ang nakabantay naman sa kanya. Pareho ang numero nila sa kanilang uniforme. It's Alex Cabagnot. Yan din naman kung si LA nagpapatakbo ng opensa rito ng white shirts, Cabagnot does the same thing on the other end, and he's also called a crunch time player. Itong si Cabagnot in case it's a close game.
A number of times for Petron, he has bailed them out with those shots. In one conference, parang meron siyang atang 4 o 5 sunod-sunod na bailout shots for Petron.
Tenorio called that play. Parang yung laban sa yung inakit niya, letter L. They wanted to go down to Lohorn. It was import versus import. At si Elijah Millsap natawagan ng kanyang unang personal. Two team fouls para sa Petron Blaze. Inbound goes to Chris Ellis. They want to go down to Lowhorn. Ito na yung post up. Kick out to Ellis. Drives in. Stops from 10. Jumper niya, wala yan. Good inside position mula kay Millsap for that rebound. Millsap on the move. He spins and kicks it out to Cabagnot in rhythm. The three. Wala yan. Mark Kagiwa looking to attack. Nice pass inside to Lowhorn. He lost the ball, got it back. Second try, wala. And Cabagnot rips it away.
Miscommunication that time between Meyerhofer and Lowhorn.
Cabagnot sets from 3 once again. He missed a while ago, but he wouldn't miss on this second try.
Took a little bit longer taking that second 3-point shot. Sinigurado.
Natansya na niya dun sa una Ito si Tenorio. They go to Lowhorn once again. There's a triple team. Somebody's open. Ellis on the drive off the glass.
That's just pure athleticism for Chris Ellis.
Taas ng lipad no? Tapos si Chris Ellis obviously mataas ang kanyang kumpiyansa sapagkat ang ganda ng laro niya against Talk and Text to eliminate the usual playoff participant yung Talk and Text. It's kind of weird to be dito sa second round o sa playoff round natin na wala ang tropang Texters. Constant sila for the past how many conferences, pero ngayon na nga nawala sila dahil nga sa magandang laro ng Barangay Ginebra. So ang Petron, they're up by 3. Gusto nilang dagdagan yung lamang. Millsap against Kagiwa. He spins. Good defense from Mark Kagiwa, forcing the pass to Cabagnot. He gets that ball to roll in. And it's a 5-point lead para sa Petron Blaze Boosters. 13-8 ang ating score at the set.
Mula sa Mall of Asia Arena, welcome back to the PBA. Panigurado ni Coach G. Abanilla sa 11 araw na nag-aantay sila sa kung sino makakalaban e nabalanse naman daw nila ang pagpapahinga at ang paghahanda. Hindi sila kinakalawang. They had quality practices in preparation for the quarterfinals. They're staying to be optimistic. Ang sabi nga nila, wala silang twice to beat advantage. Yan ang kanilang mindset. Ang pwedeng gawin ngayon hindi na daw nila ipagpapabukas pa. Samantala para sa Barangay Ginebra, this is deja vu. They have been in the same situation last conference kung saan they had to beat rain or shine twice and they did. Kaya ang sabi ni Coach Otto Augustine, walang imposible. If there's anything that the do-or-die games has done good for them, iyan daw ang ilabas ang pinakamagagaling sa kanilang mga manlalaro. Balik sa inyo, Charlie and Dom.
Maraming salamat, Riza. Riza Diaz, the third person on this coverage tonight at courtside. At well, tama naman yung sinabi ng Petron. You just gotta keep working at it. Kung di ka nakakalaro, you find time to rest and balance it. And they came out pretty well early dito sa ating laro. But Barangay trying to come back. Tumira ng 3 si LA. No goal. Fajardo with a rebound. And Millsap, dribbling violation. Kitang-kita natin yon, stifling him. Ito si LA Tenorio. Right at that center line partner, he stepped backwards.
Barangay Ginebra in the first few minutes of this first quarter already with 5 assists, so moving that basketball well. And 5 different guys have scored for Barangay Ginebra. For Petron naman, leading scorer itong si Alex Cabagnot with 8.
Alam mo itong twice to beat this advantage, twice to win na kailangan gawin ng Barangay Ginebra. In the past, they've been there 10 times, partner. They forced a game to 5 of those 10 times and went on to actually win it 3 of those 10 times. So may history na nga itong Barangay Ginebra. It's a pretty good percentage considering you have a twice to beat task to accomplish. They've done it 3 times. It's forced the game to 5 times out of 10. So, medyo may experience na itong Barangay Ginebra sa ganitong sitwasyon.
Well, they're very comfortable in these types of situations, itong Barangay Ginebra. You know, a lot of it also has to do with the big heart that they show. At yung fans, nakakatulong yan when you have a disadvantage like that. Because what you do is, you want to just keep the game close and then be able to steal it in the end.
Nabanggit mo yung fans na yan. Alam naman natin, tinatawag na 6th man ng Barangay Ginebra fans when they start chanting. In fact, kanina sa Twitter, may nabasa nga ako, isang taga-Petroniverse na nagsasabi, egging on all the Petron fans to come over tonight and try to match yung ganyang epekto ng fans ng Barangay Ginebra. So there is a big crowd tonight cheering for Petron as well. As Lowhorn is inside on the way up, natamaan na naman. It looks like Elijah Millsap reached in.
That's a second personal foul. for Millsap. Caught reaching in.
So 2 free throws para kay Dior Lohorn, who got a lot of flack early, partner. As the import of Barangay Ginebra, there was talk na makapalitan siya when he would be one of the casualties early on, but they've stuck with him, and here they are in the quarterfinal round.
Well, one thing about Dior Lohorn, he's been very consistent both on points and pagdating dun sa kanyang rebounding. That inside presence that they're looking for, na ibibigay nitong si Dior Lohorn.
Gets those 2 free throws. Buwas sa 4 ang lamang ng Petron, 15-11. Kabagnot, Tenorio pa rin ang matchup at the point. Kabagnot goes to Arwin Santos, jumper. Ganda ng interference mula sa depensa ng Barangay Ginebra on that play. Ito na, Barangay gusto makalapit, Tenorio. Wanted to kick it to Lohorn, but Kabagnot anticipated up ahead to Arwin Santos. Wanted to pass it to Millsap. Ang ganda naman ng depensa ni Chris Ellis. What an effort to run down and stop that fast break.
When you talk about the effort, Chris Ellis was able to stop that fast break. Now he has all 5 guys to be able to help him out on defense.
That's Millsap. Kicks to Kramer. Kramer have that outside shot and he hits it from the top of the key. Doug Kramer found a home here sa Petron. They've been using him for that task to get rebounds, but occasionally, nakakashoot din yan.
Doug Kramer has fit in perfectly to the sistema ni Coach G. Abanilla. Kasi hindi siya nangaagaw ng tira. He's there playing defense on the import, getting those rebounds, nakikipagpalitan ng katawan, and just working so hard and getting rewarded by the minutes.
Pero doon nakakuha ng konting espasyo itong si Dior Lohorn to hit that jumper to bring his team back within 4. Very physical matchup. Nakikita natin yung Kramer Lohorn na yan. So we'll watch that as this game goes on. Shot clock did not reset. Hindi tumama sa ring yung tira. Lassiter. Jumper from the right side is too strong. Kramer fighting for it, pero tapik palabas ni Doug. Ball will go back to the Gin Kings.
Slowly pinapasok na ni Coach G. Abanilla ang kanyang bench. And this is the strength of Petron. You know, they have a lot of guys, you know, who can play multiple positions plus of equal ability.
Tama yun. At nandyan na naman yung combination ng Lassiter together again. Starting out with the Gilas team. Tapos ayun, dito na sila sa Petron magkasama. Millsap kicks it out. And Doug Kramer travels. Lost his footing on that play. Ito si Millsap. Nakikita mo, Doms, every time he tries to drive, grabe yung challenge na ginagawa ng Ginebra, forcing him to pass that ball away and look for someone else to score it.
You gotta credit the coaching staff of Barangay Ginebra. Dun sa ginawa nila against Talk and Text, ginulat nila with that zone defense, nagulo yung, nadiskarel yung opensa nitong Talk and Text sa simula pa lang. And then in the end game, Barangay Ginebra was able to knock down those all-important shots led by LA Tenorio.
Tenorio, nasa lane. Bounce back to Lohorn. Goes up strong. Gets another 2 inside. Nakakuha pa ng foul. So, pupunta siya sa linya para sa isang bonus free throw. And you don't want this guy to get the ball that deep under the basket, Doms.
Well, he's really strong. It's very difficult to stop him down low. You know, going back to my point about crediting the Barangay Ginebra Gin Kings coaching staff, they've also realized how effective Dior Lohorn can be. So they're setting him up in positions, in spots that he's comfortable with.
At dahil dun sa 3-point play, isa na lang ang lamang ng Petron. At the 3:44 mark ng ating first quarter, Lassiter gusto makalibre. Steps in, kicks it out to Lutz. Jumper is long. The bounce goes to Tenorio. They're speeding this ball game up, pero nakababa ang depensa ng Petron. Tenorio in the lane. The short shot, wala yan. Lohorn follows it up inside, pero may foul na napinituan itong referee natin at the baseline.
Mukhang napaganda pa yun. Natawagan ng foul itong si Chris Lutz. Because that would have been an easy tip-in for Lohorn.
Nagpalit ng tao itong si Coach Gia Banilla. Alex Cabagnot goes out and the Chico Lanete, the veteran point guard, is there to back him up. Kagiwa driving in the lane. Off-balance shot. He gets a foul. He'll go to the line para sa dalawang free throws.
One of the things that also happened to Petron, Charlie, ang nabalitaan ko, nagkasakit din yung ibang mga player dito sa Petron. But luckily for them, meron silang 11-day break. So yun nga, nagkahawaan, pero ang kagandahan din naman, natapos din yung bug that was going around in the Petron Blaze Boosters team.
Enough time to recuperate, yung 11 days na break na yun para sa kanila. Well, hindi nga break kasi nga nag-practice nga sila ng husto nung panahon na yun, gaya ng kunento ni Riza kanina. Kagiwa hits the 2 free throws, giving the lead to his team, 18-17, 3:18 sa ating first quarter. Back to the action here at the Mall of Asia Arena. Nasa Petron ang ball. The pass inside to Doug Kramer goes up. Good defense from behind. Itong si Mark Kagiwa. Pero meron daw foul, sabi ng ating baseline referee. And si Doug go to the line for 2 free throws. And well, they lost the lead. Sa huling possession, Dom from the free throws of Kagiwa. Gusto bawiin ngayon ni Doug.
Doug Kramer, you know, you talk about intensity. Usually when you talk about Doug, you know, he's solid. He's a good defensive player, but the intensity that he brings, not just during games, but even in practice, from what I've heard dun sa mga kakampi niya, ibang klase yan. That's a good thing because he makes you work even in practice.
Grabe talaga yan. This guy works for positioning underneath. Alam natin, undersized siya at his position. He plays sometimes center, power forward. You know, a lot of guys bigger than he is and heavier than he is, pero he holds his own. Tenorio, they left it open from 3. Wala yan. Lowhorn gets it and goes up for the putback. Strong move mula kay Dior Lowhorn.
You know, Doug Kramer was trying to box him out, but Dior Lowhorn, just so big and strong, able to take away that position from Kramer.
Double digits na si Lowhorn dito sa ating first quarter. 10 points na para sa kanya. Lassiter driving to the basket. He goes up. Too strong on that lay-in. Ito si Air Force Ellis. He's got some ball handling skills. Nakita naman natin yun. He won the skills challenge, or he played really well kung ginawa niya yun. Ito si Lowhorn. The kick over to Lassiter. Lassiter running. He'll challenge. Kick it out to Lutz. Nag-gansay si Lutz sa tira na yun, but Bonete says he'll take it. Wala yan. Tenorio didn't see Millsap coming from the weak side. Ang pasa pa loob kay Doug Kramer. Minadali ang hook shot.
Even if they're missing, that ball movement for Petron is just tremendous.
Ito na naman ang Barangay Ginebra. Up by 1. Hook pass to Lowhorn. Nabakan na naman ng Petron Blazer, and Lanetes throws in for that easy layup to give his team the lead back 21-20, a minute and a half remaining.
Not a good sign that off that turnover, nobody from Barangay Ginebra even attempted to stop that fast break ng Petron.
So, 2 beses na parte na pick off yung hook pass na ginagawa nito si Mark Kagiwa. Na-anticipate na ng Petron yan. Ellis, gustong labanan nito si Chris Lutz. 5-second shot clock, the pass inside to Lowhorn. Merong foul. That's gonna be a side court. Free throws yan. Penalty na itong Petron plays. Penalty situation. So si Lowhorn, alam na niya, nakatayo na siya dun sa linya. And he'll get 2 more free throws. And Lowhorn, early in this ball game, Doms, in-establish na niya yung kanyang pwesto dyan sa ilalim. You know, he told everybody, I'm gonna work down low. So you gotta try to stop me here.
Well, definitely, he's been working hard down low. The key also for Barangay Ginebra, you look at your Lowhorn, hindi pa nagpapahinga yan this first quarter. It'll be key also how they will pace itong si Dior Lowhorn.
12 points, 4 rebounds na para kay Lowhorn. 1 minute and 5 seconds remaining here in the first quarter of this quarterfinal matchup between the first and 8th seeds. Kramer, hook shot, going away from the basket. Offline yung tira. JJ Helterbrand handling, making the 3, going down to Lowhorn once again. He takes the jumper, it's short. Rebound. Millsap na pumulot. Millsap sees an opening, goes all the way in. Nakadraw pa ng foul kontra kay Willie Wilson. So a chance for a 3-point play.
When Barangay Ginebra eventually caught up, ang nangyari dito sa Petron Blaze Boosters, they weren't attacking the basket on the fast break. They were settling for the outside shots. At ang nagiging problema, they weren't knocking them down.
Inumpleto ni Paul Millsap ang kanyang 3-point opportunity. Balik sa kalamangan itong Petron. 24-22. Lowhorn. Yun yung pagbangga niya rito kay Doug Kramer. Natawagan ng foul itong si Doug Kramer. And he's showing the referee, I was just standing my ground. Pangatlong personal na ni Doug Kramer. So that's a development. He's one of those guys who can at least put up some resistance kontra kay Dior Lohorn.
And in that first game against Barangay Ginebra, Doug Kramer played splendid basketball, 17 points. He was judged best player of that ball game.
So, pinasok na muli ni Gia Banilla itong si Junmar Fajardo, who started off strong in this game. Scoring 3 early points. Mintis ang free throw ni Lohorn. Isa lang ang lamang ng Petron. 2-second differential game clock sa shot clock. So halos last second shot time na para sa Petron. Elijah Millsap with the ball. He makes his move. Loses the ball on the way up. Barakael receives. Help to Brandon. Got number. They go to Tenorio. Who'll challenge the defense. And draw a foul. Chris Lutz ayaw maniwala na natawagan siya ng foul, but our referee calls that. That's referee Peter Balao. So dalawang free throws para kay Tiniente. Yung iba, tinatawag na siyang general ngayon. Ano ba talagang ranko nitong si L.A. Tenorio?
Parang mas apt yung general eh.
General.
Oo, siya na talagang may dala dito sa Barangay Ginebra.
It's the first to tie it up. 3.1 seconds ang nalalabi dito sa ating first quarter. Been quite fast-paced. The first 12 minutes of action. Fajardo, Tulanete, he looks up at the clock, kicks it over to Lutz. He takes the jumper. That doesn't go. And after the first 12 minutes ng ating laro, nakalamang na ang Barangay Ginebra, 25-24. They were down early.